Hi, first graders. We recently practiced solving addition problems that look like this, that had a missing addend in them. So we knew that we had to start at 4, count up, and see how many hops it took us before we landed on 7. We used a number line. We used a number grid, and we used our fist. Today, we're going to take a look at solving a different kind of missing addend that looks like this. Here, I have my missing number, then I have my addend, and then I have my sum. So we're going to take a look at solving what happens when we have a missing addend first. I start with what I have, and I look to see where I'm going to end up at. So I'm going to start at the 2, and I'm going to see how many hops it takes me to get to 9. I'm going to first use my number grid. Starting at the 2, how many hops until I get to the 9? Remember, don't count the space that you start on. Move your finger and then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it took me 7 hops to get from the 2 to the 9. We also practiced checking our work by drawing pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 2 more should equal 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 7 plus 2 equals 9. I solved that on my number grid. You could also solve it on your number line. I don't know, or I didn't know what I'm starting with. So I'm going to start on the 2 because I have that addend, and I'm going to count up, see how many hops it takes me to get to the 9. Don't count the space you start on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it takes 7 hops to get to the 9. Can also do it on my fist. I'm going to put 2 on my fist because that's the number I know I have. And I'm going to see how many fingers I have to hold up until I get to the 9. I'll stop putting up fingers when I get to 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many fingers am I holding up? I've got 5 on this hand, 6, 7. So 7 is my missing addend. First graders, what I also want to show you is that when we have a problem that has the missing number first, so something plus 6 equals 8, we can use the turnaround fact. So instead of having something plus 6, we can have 6 plus something equals 8. And that's just like the problems that we were solving just yesterday. Put 6 on your fist, count up till you get to 8. 6, 7, 8. 6 on your number grid, how many hops until you, I'm sorry, this is a number line. 6, how many hops until you get to 8? 1, 2. You can also do it on a number grid. 6, 1, 2 gets you to 8. So first graders, if you have a question or a problem that looks like this with the missing number first, you can flip it around, do the turnaround fact, and then it looks just like the missing addends problems that we were solving from yesterday. So now that you've seen me do 2 problems, I'm going to write down 2 more problems that I want you to work on with your teacher, or you might even try to do this by yourself. So we're going to do something plus 3 equals 9. And I also want you to try something plus 6 equals 13. All right, remember you can do the turnaround facts for these if that's easier. Use your number line or your number grid or your fist. Great work today, first graders.